I'm Jennifer, and I'm so happy you're here because tonight my husband Alan and I are hosting our annual Christmas party. We're so excited about it, and we really enjoy hosting it every single year. Tonight, we thought we would invite you to join us. Before our guests arrive, be sure to click the like button and subscribe button. The first thing I need to do for the party is get the food going. I have out 2 slow cookers, and I'm going to use these to make 2 hot dishes for my Christmas party. I'm just going to lightly spray the inside of these slow cookers so that nothing sticks. They'll be much easier to clean that way. This is what we're going to need for our first recipe. I have a 32-ounce bag of pre-made meatballs, and I'm going to add a whole can, juice and all, pineapple chunks, and barbecue sauce. Just pour the meatballs right into the slow cooker. And now for the barbecue sauce. You can use any kind of barbecue sauce that you like. Once you get your barbecue sauce in, it's time to put in our last and final ingredient, pineapple chunks and juice. This recipe couldn't be any easier, and my friends request it every Christmas holiday when I have my annual Christmas party. The slow cooker is on low, and we're going to leave it on for 4 hours. The next recipe we're going to put together is for our spinach artichoke dip. Of course, we'll need spinach. I have artichokes, mozzarella cheese, parmesan cheese, salt, pepper, cream cheese, and we can either use sour cream or cottage cheese. For our next recipe, we're going to drain a can of artichoke hearts. We'll just chop these artichoke hearts up into smaller pieces. Let's get busy putting the spinach artichoke dip in the slow cooker. I sprayed this earlier, and now we're going to start adding. We have the cream cheese. We're going to put in the cottage cheese. This will give it a lot of protein, or you could just use sour cream, whatever you prefer. And I have salt and pepper here, and the full recipe for this will be listed below, as well as the recipe for the meatballs. And I have grated parmesan cheese, mozzarella cheese. We're going to put our drained and cut up artichoke hearts. And now we're going to put in our spinach. I have about 1 cup to 1.5 cups of torn spinach leaves. We'll just put these right on top. I have the slow cooker on low, and this will take about 3 hours in the slow cooker. I'm going to start cutting up the cheese for the party. One thing I like to do is leave the plastic when I open up the cheese, and that way I can easily cut it without making a big mess on the cutting board. As you can see, the cutting board is not messy at all. On to the next one. I have some thinly sliced hard salami, and I'm going to use this to make an edible garnish for my charcuterie plate. We're going to make a beautiful edible salami flower with this little glass. You just take the salami and push it right down in the middle, just like that, and then you just fold it over the edge, and you just continue folding until you have a beautiful, lovely flower. Just go all the way around and fold the salami down over the outside. Try to get all of the edges close to the same length. Once you get that done, it's time to just turn it over and remove the glass. And we have a lovely flower to garnish our food plate. I have a square plate, and I'm going to take some matching dishes and just put these on 3 of the corners. I'll put our little salami flower right in the middle, and then I'll start arranging the cheeses in between. One thing that my husband really loves are these mozzarella sticks rolled with salami. Just hold it right in place and roll it nice and snug right around the mozzarella stick. The salami should stick to itself and stay in place. These will be really great on my tray as well. Now I just need to add the olives. Don't forget to check on your spinach artichoke dip and meatballs every so often. Make sure you stir them up really well. My charcuterie tray is ready to go. I have some plain and seasoned crackers for those that like a variety, and I have different cheeses, salami, and of course some olives. This will be just perfect for the party. We need to make sure we have something to serve our spinach artichoke dip with, so I'm going to make some little breads. These are just tortillas, a regular little tortilla, and I'm going to put on some olive oil and spread it with this little silicone brush. You can make as many of these as you need. I'll just spread this around And then I'm going to take some seasoning. This is it's called French fry seasoning, but it's basically like a seasoned salt. And I'm going to spread this on. You could use garlic powder, onion powder, anything that you like that gives a little bit of flavor, or just even some salt and pepper. I'll put that on, and then I'm going to put this tortilla on top and add some more seasoning to this. And then I'm just going to take this big knife and I'm going to cut these tortillas. You can cut them round and round like this, but it works really easily too. Just to flip them over and stack them this way, and that way you can cut a whole bunch at one time. And then we'll just take these. I have the oven preheating. You could also put these in an air fryer as well. And then we'll just lay them on a baking sheet. And then we're going to put these in the oven. I'm going to bake these at 350 until they're crispy and golden. I'll just put the seasoning side up so that way all the seasoning stays on. And off to the oven. It's time to light our candles for the party. Our little baked tortilla chips just came out of the oven. They smell wonderful. They're going to be perfect for our spinach artichoke dip. The dining room is all set up for the party. I also have another coordinating table that matches this one near my kitchen for overflow of extra guests. On every place setting, I've made an ornament with everyone's name. I have the snowflake theme going on this year, and I also purchased these beautiful little snowflake glasses. I'm keeping things really simple. I find that way it keeps my guests much more relaxed, and we can all have a much more relaxing, enjoyable time. I also have a little gift on every plate. I love to put a little special something on every plate for my guests to take home with them after the party. We don't have much longer until our guests start arriving, so I'm going to start setting out all of the cookies on the cookie buffet. We have quite an assortment of baked goods that I made throughout the holiday season, and now we'll set these out on a nice little cookie tray. I'm going to be serving my guests cookies and fudge for dessert tonight, and then I have made a little candy bag for each of them to take home after the party. I love sending little candy bags and treat bags home with everyone after they've come over to my house for dinner. As I mentioned, the theme I'm going with this year for my decorations are snowflakes, so of course I made snowflake cookies to set out and serve at my cookie buffet. I have plenty more to refill the large wooden cookie plate once these cookies are gone. I also purchased some take-home little gift bags that my guests can go through and pick out their favorite cookies to take home with them when they leave the party this evening. Here are the little tortilla wedges. I'll serve them on this nice little Christmas plate. Everything is ready for the party. We have our drinks, our cookie board, our charcuterie tray, our little dippers for our spinach artichoke dip, and our meatballs. My husband is also making brisket on the smoker grill. We'll be having brisket sandwiches along with our buffet this evening. Well, we're all set and ready for the party. The house smells absolutely amazing. The brisket Alan made on the smoker grill is so tender and juicy. I cannot wait to try the little sandwiches he put together. They just look scrumptious. And of course the cookies and the other things we made, they'll be just wonderful to have this evening. Our friends should be here anytime and we'll be able to get on with our Christmas party. They're here now. Welcome.
Hey guys, come on in. No, it's awesome to see you.
Yes, it's good to see you. Come in. Our guests just went home from the Christmas party. We all had such a wonderful time,
did.
and they really enjoyed taking their little gift packages with them, full of all the little candies and cookies that I made. Everyone picked out cookies from the cookie tray to take home as well. We were so glad you were here to join us. It was really a special night. We just have so much fun every year when we have this party. I would be so happy if you click the like button and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Merry Christmas.